just waiting. And I am live. Hi there, everyone. Let me just get my notes here. Awesome. Hi, hi, hi. If you are brand new to me, welcome back to this series of how to hire the right coach. And today we're going to dive into the questions that you want to ask your coach when you are looking for a business coach. So, the whole intention of this series is to help you to make the best investment for your business. If I'm watching all over the place, I'm actually going to put you guys over here, Instagram. I am going live on multiple platforms. So bear with me as I look in various directions. But if you're brand new to me, hi, welcome. My name is Hanneke. I am a 2-time award-winning entrepreneur and a best-selling author of the book, The Up Level Project. And I am also a certified and award-winning coach with 17 years of experience growing businesses in various industries. And today, I mainly help multiple 6 to 7-figure entrepreneurs to grow their businesses, develop their leadership skills, increase profits, and unlock freedom. So, just before we dive in, I want to remind you that there is still time for you to join the Up Level Accelerator, where we are going to spend 21 glorious days together to shift you into a can do everything, can achieve everything mindset. In 2021, we start on January 10th. And as a bonus, you're also going to get a copy of my new workbook, The Up Level Project. So we are really going to focus on helping you shift into a success mindset and giving you the tools and the strategies and exercises that you need to build sustainable habits that will help you to also grow your business. So if you are here, say hello so that I know that you can hear me. Otherwise, let's dive right in to today. If you have missed it also, I previously in this series talked about what to do before you start looking for a business coach, and then also what to do before you even book that call with the business coach. So today, we're going to dive right into what questions you want to ask your coach while you're on the call for them. And I also wanted to give you a couple of pointers for what you want to pay attention to while you're interviewing these people. So really make sure that you are present. So take a couple of minutes before the call, book the call at a time where you know you're really going to be able to pay attention and really be present and only focusing on the call. So then you want to ask yourself what the experience of booking was like. Did you hear from the person straight away? Did that person have an intake form? So if they don't have an intake form, I would be that would be a little bit of a red flag for me, because that would start or instigate that I'm definitely going to go, what is the quality of person that this coach takes on? The intake form are those couple of questions that you get to answer before you book a call, or they'll give it to you right before you're about to hop on the call with them, and they want you to usually fill that out before they speak to you. This will also give you an indication whether this person is actually going to prepare for your call or whether they're just going to hop on blind when they haven't even met you. So really make sure that they have an intake form. It just sort of is going to up the quality of the coach that you're talking with. Okay, so now when you're on the call with the coach, it's natural for you to feel a little bit nervous, right? We're all a little, except if you're super extroverted, we're all a little nervous to meet new people, and specifically if it's a one-on-one situation with a complete stranger. But once you get over that initial weirdness of this new person, you want to pay attention to whether you have a natural rapport with this person. Do they feel like they're genuinely listening to you? Do you feel heard, acknowledged, and seen? Are they curious about you? Or is the person, this coach, asking questions And or are they just pushing their own agenda? Are they heavily selling you? Are they talking more than you're talking on the call? That should be a little bit of a red flag. And you also want to, see whether this is just about convincing you to work with them or whether they're genuinely interested in getting you the best support possible. So if it feels pushy, if it feels yucky, it's not you, it is them, and listen to that gut feeling because for a coaching relationship to be super successful, the energy and the trust, all of those yummy things need to be there. And that's going to play a huge part in the success and the results that you will get. Now, once it's your turn to ask questions, or while you're on the call with them, you want to ask them, how long have you been in business? If you couldn't figure that out while reading up on them, you want to make sure that you get that information. And this is specifically important for you to know if you are a more experienced business owner. So if you've been in business for 5+ years, then you really want to make sure that you start to work or are working with someone that has business knowledge and experience that's of that level as well, right? If you're newer in business, then you can still get away hiring a new coach. So for instance, right now I am working with people who have been in business for 5 to 30 years. And I'm able to support those people because I myself have 8 years of experience growing my coaching business. So in my coaching world, I have 8 years of experience working with entrepreneurs, but I've also built 2 award-winning businesses in the last decade. And I have over 17 years of experience growing companies in various industries. So you want to look for that caliber of experience and expertise when you invest in a business coach. Now, then the next question you want to ask them is, how many clients do you typically work with? Now, why is this important? The reason for that is you want to not just be another number in this person's coaching practice, right? And for you, you're about to give this person a lot of influence, a lot of access to the future of your business, because what you two are going to work on together is going to shape the future of your business. So you want to make sure that this coach isn't overbooked and working with too many clients where you just become another person in their coaching practice. So for instance, I, over the years, have realized that 10 is that magic number for me. I usually only work with 10 private clients at any given time so that I can really provide that high touch and supportive environment for my clients. All right, so if you guys have any questions while I'm speaking, please feel free to ask them, and I'd be happy to answer them. If you have anything about hiring a coach, hiring the best coach for you, please do feel free to ask me any of your questions wherever you're watching from. So the other question that you want to ask your coach is, how much one-on-one time are you going to get with them? I once interviewed someone who said that they would help me with my business, and they were only going to speak to me, I think it was once every 6 weeks, or it was a ridiculously low amount of time. And I can tell you that that is definitely not enough time for you to create these changes and implement any of the strategies that you two are going to discover together. So usually the cadence that I have found work best and give my clients the best results is a cadence of twice a month for new clients for a minimum of 6 months. And then once I've worked with you for a while, if you're a more established client, we've gone through a couple of rounds of these 6-month increments, then I'll give them the option to only speak with me once a month. You want to make sure that you have decent access to your coach. I also, as a perk, offer that they can get in touch with me between sessions on Voxer, and most coaches do offer the option for you to reach them in between sessions via text or via email. So that's very important. You really want to feel like this person has your back. Okay. Then you want to ask them about the support between sessions. Oh, how much support are you going to get? I usually also offer my clients a 20-minute emergency phone call for in case, a fire goes off or something really horribly wrong happens. Then they know then that they have this 20-minute quick we can touch base. And they are also able to reach me Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Voxer, and I respond pretty quickly. Okay, then the next question that you want to ask is, do you have experience working with businesses like mine? So it's very important for you to know that the person that you're going to hand the keys to your business to has experience working with businesses like yourself. So normally I have my case studies right at hand that I then tell my clients about when they're asking, or prospective clients about when they ask this question. And I also have a list of previous businesses and specifically how I have helped them. The next question you want to ask is, what guarantees and results or promises does this coach offer? So I will never take on clients if I am not 100% sure that I'm going to get them some of the results that they are coming for to me for. Obviously there are things like the economy and things that are out of our control, but for the most part, when it comes to increasing leadership skills, increasing confidence, getting clear, managing your team better, delegating more tasks to your staff, I usually only take on people that I 100% believe I can get those results for. Okay, then you want to ask your coach how long the coaching engagement will last. So it does take time for change to be created, or for us to effect change is the better word. And again, here because it's gonna take a little bit of time, I usually have my clients sign on for no shorter than 6 months, because there are a lot of things that we want to get done, and usually we bang a few things right out of the park. But then there's also that period where you still want to be able to get some accountability and support along the way as things continue to be implemented. So for that reason, I work with people in increments of 6 months or 12 months. So don't be alarmed if this engagement is a little longer. There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen, and it does take time. But with the help of a really good coach, you are going to be able to get some quick wins and then sustainable results over time. All right, then the next question you want to ask is, what is the cancellation policy? Now, it's not uncommon for coaches to have a 0 cancellation policy. And like I mentioned, I can only take on a certain number of private clients per year so that I can get them these results that I promise. And for that reason, I don't allow any cancellations, because in limiting the amount of people that I work with, I do say no to a fair amount of people. And therefore, if you were just going to cancel on me, then, the coach will be out. And in the end, the coach is also running a business, right? So just remember that. Okay. So now, once you've asked all those questions, then go ahead and ask any of the other questions that you were thinking about while you were reading up about this person as well. And again, if you're feeling rushed, if you're feeling like the person's pushy and they're not really listening to you, these are all red flags. This really is a a, a chance for you to really lean into your gut and trust what your gut is telling you. Okay, so here's a quick cheat sheet for you, because those were quite a few questions, of the questions that you would like and have to ask a coach before you hire them or while you're on the call with them. You want to ask them, you want to ask yourself, did you have a rapport with that person? Do you trust them? Do you believe that they can help you? Do you believe that you can attain your results? Do you believe in yourself? Is what that is. Do you, or did they do most of the talking or not? Did they follow up after the call? And what was the booking experience like? So these are the before and during for your gut. And then the actual questions that you want to ask them are as follows. How long have they been in business? Number one. Number two, how many clients do they take on per year? Number three, how many one-on-one clients do they or will you get with them? How much one-on-one time will you get with them? 4, do you offer support between sessions? 5, do you have experience working with businesses like mine? And 8, how long will this coaching engagement be? And finally, what's the cancellation policy? All right, so those are the questions. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, do let me know. Also, remember that you can still sign up for the Up Level Accelerator. We are taking on new people and members until January 4th. And then we start this program on January 9th. And when you enroll, you're also going to get this workbook. And then finally, if you are like, oh, I don't know what kind of coach I need, or if I need a business coach, then please comment interested to speak with you, and we can hop on a 20-minute call together, and I can help you to make the best investment for your business. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a joy, and I'll catch you next time.